This is Diamondos, metalunderground.com. We're here with Fernanda Lira from Nervosa. I think I said that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so first of all, benvindo a Londres.
Oh, thank you so much.
Right
thank you, obrigado.
So they're here tonight with Brujeria and Cryptopsy and Crypta, I think. Doing like a one-off show, and then you're doing your first headlining tour of UK, isn't it?
Yeah. This is actually our first time ever here in UK. This show is really important for us because, you know, it's been a dream for us coming to Europe and UK and this kind of stuff, and playing the first gig with Brujeria and Cryptopsy and bands like that is just so awesome for us. We can't wait for that. I'm actually too excited. I'm even drinking some Jack and Coke to see if I can calm down a little, but that's just too great. And we still have lots of other shows here in UK. After that we head to Russia, but it's been so cool so far. I'm pretty sure UK is gonna rock.
Well, I was looking at your previous tour schedule, and you first come over to Europe with Hyrax.
Yeah.
Did they get in contact with you? Because I know they're quite big in South America.
Yeah, they
so
are.
They hear about you and like got at them.
Yeah, it's because like some years ago I used to be a metal journalist in Brazil too, and I got to interview Caton and all the band, and we stayed in touch during all this period. And then when we had this opportunity of coming here to Europe, they said it would be with Hyrax. The guys said it would be cool to tour with us. We said it would be really good to tour with them, and everything went well. We played on this tour like for 2.5 weeks maybe with them, and it was really cool. The venues, some fests we did together, like metal days and stuff. It was super cool. The guys are awesome. I love and I miss them a lot.
Yeah, I saw that, speaking of festival, you were doing Obscene Extreme, and did you do Summer Breeze as well?
Yeah.
How did you like that?
We did like Obscene Extreme, Metal Days, Brutal Assault, and Summer Breeze. Like these are some of the fasts we played, and it could have Headbangers Open Air too in Germany, which was awesome. You know, we didn't know what to expect exactly from this fest, and also from the whole tour, because we knew we had a certain fan base here, but we didn't know actually what to expect.
Yeah.
But playing fast is always awesome. I knew it would be cool, but I didn't expect it to be as cool as it was, because it was really cool. Like Obscene Extreme was the first show of our tour. We were like super stoked, super happy, and there were a lot of people. Actually, in all of these fests, we were like kind of, because for example on Obscene Extreme, we played a little early, Headbangers Open Air, and which other one? Brutal Assault we played at midday. And we felt like no one will be there, and there was a lot of people. It was so cool, and it's a great opportunity for the band, like, I don't know, to show our music to a lot of people. It's not every day we get to play to these thousands of people, and it was just so cool. The feedback was awesome. After the show, we always get down to speak to everyone, like to hear what they thought about the show, and they had like just cool words about us. It was cool, you know. I usually say, and I'll probably say that on stage today, that it's a dream come true for us being here and playing these fests, and it really is. Believe me when I say, like, for a Brazilian band to come like from far away and tour here and get this awesome feedback from this fest and the venue shows too, it's just mind-blowing. It's awesome.
Sweet. You must be very proud to be part of the Brazilian scene, because I think the history of metal in Brazil is probably more prestigious than any other South American country. I mean, you've got Sepultura, Hafestico Roll, Sarcophago, Causes. Did you record the album at Causes Studios?
Yeah, exactly. Well, first talking about the metal scene, I'm really proud to be part of that scene, because for me it's a special scene. Brazil, you know, it's a continental country, it's huge. But what I feel proud about it is that wherever you go there, you will find a very solid local scene with like very passionate about heavy metal people, and a good press trying to do something for the bands, and lots of awesome bands. I could be like for 1 hour here listing bands, and also all female metal bands. It's pretty common in Brazil right now. It's cool. We have tons of all female thrash and death metal bands. And but wherever you go there, you'll find like awesome bands. Like I just think our scene is not bigger than it is because we don't have much money, we don't have much opportunities, because quality we do have. I'm so proud to be part of that scene because we're kind of metal warriors, you know. We kill a lion a day to be doing what we do, and we have like lots of original bands, and of course these old and traditional bands, they influenced us a lot. Like Crazy too, it's a band who's playing a lot here, and Sepultura, of course. We even have a Sepultura tattoo here. They're so influential to us, I guess, to every Brazilian band. Like they were the ones who said like, okay, it's possible to be from Brazil and to have a band and to play the world. And I actually told that to Andreas via WhatsApp some days ago. It was like, if I'm doing this tour, it's because of you. Thank you. And
hey, you can be Brazilian and tour well and not play football.
Yeah, exactly. And I really can't play football or dance samba or whatever. The only thing I can do, which is typically Brazilian, is to drink some caipirinhas. This I can do really well. It's a typical drink we have there. But so about the studio, yeah, we recorded with the Choruses guys. We had recorded our first EP there, and we really liked the sound. They are one of the best we have down there. So we decided to keep the quality for the album, and it was really cool because they are from one of the most famous Brazilian bands. They know it's thrash bands. They know exactly what to do. And the singer Pompeu, I love being produced by him because he has such cool ideas. He has like such an open mind. He helped me a lot, and it was such a cool process.
Wonderful. So the name, I believe it means like angry woman, or like angry women, correct?
Exactly. The name is exactly like this. We chose this name because we wanted like a short name.
Yeah.
Easy to be remembered, like in Portuguese because it's our language, and girly in a way, and aggressive too. So that was a perfect name, like Angry Women. We only are angry on stage. Let's keep it a secret. You see now.
Because I was going to ask you, like, what makes you so angry?
Actually, that's a good question because when we hit the stage, when we hit the stage, because I do lots of faces and I feel, because we really feel the music we're doing and this aggressive vibe. And you won't recognize me on stage. Because when we go up there and when we're writing our songs, we write mostly about society, like mankind, and especially like Brazilian society and problems we have there, like corruption, it's the cancer of our country and stuff like that, like politics and stuff. And when we get on stage and I sing the lyrics I wrote about that, I kind of remember why I wrote them, and that's why I get so fucking angry on stage. but outside the stage, we're pretty cool, average girls.
Yeah, I haven't felt in danger so far in this.
Okay, cool. Maybe I should get like more bad face, like. No, but the name it's cool. I love it. We would like something like Sepultura or something like Metallica, Brujeria, like one word, easy to be remembered.
Yeah. There's too many bands now. They've got like a sentence for a name, and it gives you a
I can't memorize those names, so that's why we decided to have like a short.
You can't even shorten them to just the letters. You go, oh, have you heard FFFPPP? What? No.
Especially when you are from Brazil, like for example, when you have like relatives to present your band to, if you have like a huge English name in English, no one will be able to pronounce it. So this one is cool. Everyone can pronounce it and try to imagine what it is about. So.
Yeah. So you're talking about society in Brazil. I think in Europe at least, everyone knew those problems there. But I don't think anyone knew what the problems were or had any idea of what the problems were until last year when the spotlight was on Brazil for the World Cup. And obviously we'll be back there next year for the Olympics. I mean, as it stands in Europe, and there's a lot of talk about the problems in Greece and Portugal and Spain as well. But I think in Brazil it's maybe a little more frightening. I mean,
It's totally worse. You know, I've been telling everyone I meet that when we're touring here, it's like touring other planets for us, because there in Brazil, I fucking love my country.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to be living anywhere else, but the country is not the problem. The people who rule that, they are the problem. So we do have like tons of bad things going on there. Like the World Cup and the Olympics, you know, people really got pissed off about that. We even like went to the street like protesting about stuff. I think this was like worldwide. Everyone knew about this in June some years ago, because we have like lots of problems related to basic stuff like in society.
Like
for
even
example,
like bus travel.
we have like no education at all. Like the public education, it's totally poor. Health system, completely poor. Infrastructure, poor. So we have they rob a lot. You know, there's over 200 million people living in our country. Can you imagine the money it generates, like from taxes? We should be like the first country in the world, because we have money, we have like natural resources, we have lots of stuff, but people just rob a lot there. And then we don't have the basics, and they try to do these World Cup and Olympic stuff. Of course, it was awesome to have like a World Cup in my country. I didn't get to watch any matches because I didn't have money. It was just too expensive for us.
So at least you missed the semi-final with Germany.
Yeah, which was cool to miss, let's say. If I had paid for that, I would be real pissed. I would have invaded the field and killed all the
At least they did better than England.
Wow, but I don't think 7-1 was better than, I wish we were eliminated before that. It was such a shame. But just coming back to that, I mean, it was cool to have a World Cup, but really, we had other priorities, you know? And lots of other things to be solved, and believe me, it's not, you can't even compare to the crisis here in Europe. I know, I'm not underestimating it. I know what Greece is coming through, it's going through. But in Brazil, it's a little bit different, like violence and drug traffic and stuff. But let's not talk about that. I love my country, let that be said, but I wish all the politicians were bad.
That's fair enough.
It would be cool.
Well, I really hate to do this, but I think that's all we got time for. So I'm really excited to see you on stage later on.
I hope you like it.
I'm sure I will. Have a fantastic rest of the tour.
Thank
and I
you.
hope you come back to England very soon.
Yeah, we will. Maybe next year, like I'm telling you. But well, I hope you like the show. And for those who are watching, thank you for watching this. And keep supporting metal, because us, the bands, you, like the metal heads, and you, the press, are the only one responsible to keep the metal flame alive and burning. So that's my message.
Thank you very much. Obrigado.
Thank you. Obrigado.